probably going to end up making mistakes. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised either to see like DDD come out from CaNon if he is sticking with the Kirby series. Otherwise, you know, as somebody who played DDD in Smash 4, probably would be somebody who could also pick it heavy. But we'll see. You know, we'll see if that becomes the early meta picking heavy characters. I did see in friendlies, I did see a lot of King K. Rool's out there.
And a lot of Ridley's as well.
Yep.
Strong punishes games are really important at the beginning of the game. But CaNon going with one of his more deep pockets being Roy here. Roy is
no
looking,
Chrom, though?
Roy is looking good. Roy and Chrom are some unga bunga boys, and I love it.
Yep. Yeah, they got the speed, absolutely. And
It confirms.
I'm just trying to think of in what scenarios are you going to want to use Roy instead of Chrom?
It hasn't. He has a typically quote unquote better recovery because of the slight angling he can do with up B. But Chrom can also SD with his and just choose to kill you and him whenever he wants. Right.
Yep.
He can confirm into it off of jabs and up airs and forward airs. It's very nuts. Luckily, though, Vega had a good amount of practice against my Chrom, as well as a little bit of some in the ladder event yesterday.
Sure.
Using Lucario here.
And Lucario now, going back to the 3-stock meta, we might even see as more of a comeback character. Or less. I mean, who's to say?
Aura has been toned down.
Okay.
However, the base, like Lucario, is stronger.
Okay. Which is good because non-Aura Lucario was
a trash character.
Yep.
It was very rough to watch Lucario's get a kill and then like land an F smash at 130 and they just nobody does.
Is down throw the throw now for him?
Down throw is now the combo throw. Up throw has been changed a little bit to have more knockback.
Right. It's going to be very interesting to see which characters get different throws for their combos. I know Mario, like down throw up tilt is not really a thing. He still, however, has up throw down air. All right, and that confirmed the Smash 4 is still in there.
Wholly familiar.
Yes.
Meanwhile, that again.
Oh, and yeah, he has to get used to that up B. He definitely bounced on the stage in a situation where he did not want to.
It generally has a lot less lag in this game, as you just saw.
Right.
But that bounce can really detriment you against a character like Roy, who can kind of run away and then hit you really hard regardless.
It looks like both characters still kind of trying to get used to these combos here. CaNon making a mistake off down throw there. We do have Vega coming in. Trades that down air. I'm not sure what move Roy had put out. Okay. And getting the grab. And no.
Yeah, the up throw
no
only worked
conversion.
at 0 there. So we got to see. I think down throw is the way to go still now.
All right. And using these Aura Spheres of space. And can we talk about how cool Aura Sphere looks now?
I think his aura effects look amazing in this game.
Yep, absolutely.
His hand, the blue as opposed to like the kind of barely purple, it looks really, really good in this game.
There's a lot of animations that they really stepped up their game and really. I think the art direction in this game was absolutely fantastic.
Luigi feels like his own character. It's very, very attractive. Oh, air dodging straight
does get
down.
grabbed and going for the up throw. I'm not sure, just trying to keep him in disadvantage. I probably would have maybe opted to try to get him off stage. Hope that he maybe messes up a recovery again. But that up throw, I'm not really sure. Do you know Roy and Chrom up throws around same percent?
A little bit later, if anything.
Okay.
Roy's felt a little bit stronger than Chrom's, but nothing too intense.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Roy is now the recipient of Cloud's up air. A very strong combo tool and kill move now. Whereas in Smash 4, it was weak hit, you could kind of combo. And in Smash Ultimate, it is a very strong move.
Okay, so getting both hits of that in air. And I think he's going to be
a directional air dodge. Yeah, he was trying to cancel it without his jump there. Which, you know, Lucario now can jump cancel his Aura Sphere.
Right. And that'll definitely be something that we see happen among the Smash 4 players far more than we see it happen with the Melee players. Definitely going to be a bit to get used to, and definitely a sigh of relief there breathed by CaNon. After that, it's never how you want your opponent to go, but when it happens, it's like, well.
If this is one of your first Smash games in general, there's an old saying within the FGC called "We take those."
Absolutely.
When an opponent screws up very, very hard and you do even the minimal capitalizing, we take those.
We take those. this is not. I mean, and it's a competitive scene. I have seen people give the homie stock. Your opponent SDs, and you're like, oh, bro, I got you. Also SD, but overall, it's a competition, and part of competing is not making mistakes.
Yeah, not only do you have to play well, you have to make sure that your opponent doesn't play poorly. So CaNon just holds on to that. He goes 1-0 in this. We're in pools still, so we're going to be talking about best of threes for now. And we're going to Kalos.
All right. So we have a decent amount of room to run here with the platforms
that
on the
just
sides.
Did 20% into a grab and an up throw.
All right, and then Vega playing a good neutral here, but
Aurasphere, one thing that has been noted is that its damage overall, yikes, its damage overall has been buffed, but that may not matter when you're talking about Roy, who just wants to kill you at 50 anyways.
And really good job doing just the normal stand-up by CaNon and timing it perfectly as to not get hit by that Aurasphere. And then actually canceling it out with, was that jab?
I think so. Maybe forward tilt.
Maybe forward tilt, yeah. Okay, and with the air, and he'll be okay.
Aura sends him very far in this game, and that forward tilt killing him at just under 100% there.
Yeah, definitely a few mistakes being made here by Vega that are so far costing him quite dearly. Okay, and coming in with that nair to down air, super slick conversion, and
he looks like
must have taken a jump. Yeah, just like that. Finding himself only at a 54% deficit. And again, when you are playing Lucario, that deficit is not always a bad thing.
You can see some of the new animations. Lucario now sticks his head up more like a dog when he down tilts and up tilts rather than just being like a person. It's very, very slick.
Okay, and hoping for a roll in there was CaNon. And then coming in. Now, I have noticed, or at least it seems to me anyway, that there's not a whole lot of moves in this game that just can straight up be shield grab, especially not the stronger moves. He was able to, however, shield grab that dash attack that CaNon came in with, and really smart use of the Aurasphere, a nice get off me, thwarting CaNon's edge guard. And that was like
instant. What was I telling you about that lag? And he catches the two-frame with Aurasphere. Vega takes the stock.
That was beautiful.
And now he gets to play keep away here.
CaNon,
yeah,
and having all this aura.
This is snowballing very quickly for CaNon, already at a 60% deficit and a stock.
Yeah, what do you think is CaNon's main kill option here that he should be trying to go for?
Probably F tilt or up tilt, depending on location. But now that you can do tilts out of dash, CaNon does have a very strong ability to move around with Roy.
Okay, coming in with that nair. And that'll be good to get him off stage, but not quite good enough. Jeez. And at this point, you absolutely just want to take the stock right now. Are we at up throw percents?
That's it.
And that is absolutely it.
The roll of Vega.
We got ourselves a game 3. What a adaptation by Vega. And as soon as he stopped making mistakes, that's when he really started to turn on the heat. And, yeah, super good showing there.
That snowballed out so fast. That game was in CaNon's favor. And then he gets gimped to take back the stock. And
that's sweet. What was it? It was nair to down air conversion, right?
Nair to down air. And they're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. I don't know. That's home turf twice for Vega.
Yeah, 2 in a row. I mean, if he ends up losing, he's going to be kicking himself for it. And switching to Wolf, actually. So we are not going to see a Kirby representative. I don't know. Wolf so far is interesting.
He seems to be not the strongest, but he's definitely not a bad character.
Right.
The big thing is that we have to see how he develops around these characters that are very similar to a game that we already know.
Right. And look like not really getting anything out of that down throw, actually. So, that coming in forward tilt. All the animations for Wolf are super clean.
That forward tilt is a nuts move, man. It sends you at the worst angles.
Part of the reason that we might see for this Wolf pick is the reflect. That obviously one move doesn't make a matchup, but just having one additional tool to try to deal with this Aurasphere, which did put in a lot of work last game.
It's a lot of Lucario's base neutral, and if you can kind of take away that tool from him, or at least make him scared to use it, that makes a really big difference.
And these forward airs doing really nice work for CaNon. And
was that up tilt?
Yes, I think so. Yep. And so not having a lot of end lag on that forward smash definitely kind of baits him, and yeah, is able to net the stock with the up tilt. So coming in now with Nair's F tilt, and Vega just looking like there's a lot of unfamiliarity here, and is, however, able to get back to stage. And Wolf, that is definitely one area where he will struggle. His side B is a pretty good tool, but his up B doesn't really go anywhere. So we have Vega. Now, again, this is about the position we saw him last game, and all it really took was one gimp, and then he was right in the train. That up smash, though, not quite. Boy, it really seems like in most situations, up tilt is going to be the better option.
Vega trying to bait a bit of an air dodge or something out of CaNon there. And right there, you said he tried to get that reflect, but Vega very aware of its presence.
I mean, and if he gets reflect right now, that is absolutely going to be the stock on Vega. So, okay. And, ooh, okay.
That laser can help keep him at bay, and importantly, that laser actually has a hitbox at the gun and in the actual laser.
Right, so if you kind of come in on it, it's still going to get hit.
So Vega actually read that roll, but was just a little bit late on the actual punish.
Yep. CaNon able to just turn around forward tilt and take that stock. Vega definitely has a hill to climb, getting that roll in.
That neutral air looking very safe from CaNon there, that auto-cancel neutral air.
And getting a conversion. We don't have a whole lot of aura on Vega right now, however.
Oh, got that.
Yeah, caught the jump with the laser. However, Vega's still able to make it back. 67% now.
He just threw that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if CaNon was maybe trying to do the reflect and just didn't come out quick enough.
And back air's going to take it.
All right, we are down to the final stock situation here. Vega, now it looks like is still getting conversions with up throw. And really good B reverse on the Aura Sphere. Okay, and that will keep him locked in shield. Side note, I do love the, when you're locked in shield, the animation where it kind of looks like TV static. Okay, and CaNon needs to be careful here because if he's throwing out a lot of unsafe attacks, Vega is just going to be able to come in behind him and then possibly, even at this percent, get a kill conversion.
That's it.
Oh, and there is the reflect that we had
reflect.
talked about, and only needs to work once.
Right there, we saw Vega. He did a lot of B reverses to charge, and then as soon as he would land, he would take a second and then throw it. CaNon caught onto that very quickly and just downbeat him real hard out of the stage.
Yep, and really that whole time, I think CaNon was just waiting for his opportunity. We didn't really see him. We did see him attempt a couple times, but he wasn't necessarily like spamming it, so it probably wasn't the first thing that was on Vega's mind.
Yep.
And since that it is just a tool that he uses so well in Smash 4, just kind of out of habit, I think he just threw it out there.